This is how you're gonna upload all pictures, all listings. So everything is on a loop. So first of all, what you gotta do, you gotta log into your account.
Yes.
Then you have different options here. You have the, for example, loop. Click on loop. Then you have add the loop. So you're gonna click on this, and you're gonna put the property address, wherever you're gonna do the listing for, or if you have a buyer, you're still gonna put the address, what the property he's thinking about buying. So let's put 240 Kent Avenue. 240 Kent Avenue. Kent Avenue, Brooklyn. This is the loop. Okay, Google Map found it. Then I go to continue. Then what type of listing is it? And then I'm gonna select the templates. Is it a listing lead, listing loop? You see when you click here, you have a listing templates, listing leads templates, listing templates, listing templates or buying templates. So if you have a buyer, you're gonna select buying templates. So you have a listing, you're gonna select the listing templates. If the property you're leasing, you're gonna put the leasing templates. That's basically the choices you have. So let's prepare, for example, you have a listing templates. I'm gonna click this, then I'm gonna continue. If I have a property, I'm gonna upload the photo here, but I don't have to. Carrie usually does it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that I will know.
Then you see, because sometimes if you have a photo, you know which property you're talking about. So then you see listing for sale, and enter closing, enter a price. So for example, if you take in a listing, you can put the price, enter the price, status, listing, private listing, active listing, under contract, withdrawn. So for example, you start with private listing, then you see documents. So what you're gonna do, you have an option here. You have a listing documents, miscellaneous offer folder. If somebody makes the offer on the property, you just submit it, and you go to listing documents. Now, right here, and to this, you have a timeline what to do with this also. Listing checklist, create a CMA, create a listing presentation. This is what you did, For example, for the property, you can assign it, but I'm skipping this. This is too much complicated, too much stuff. So what you do, you go to listing documents and edit document. Then you go to templates. And you see on the left, this is what type of listing are you taking. Listing agreement for leasing, listing agreement for rental, open listing agreement. Somebody asked me before if you have an open listing, that's on it. Then you also have a listing agreement for land, listing agreement for the office.
You put this up, or
Yeah.
you already did?
Yeah, I already did. So,
But we don't log into, we don't have access to this, we have to do our own.
yeah, you have, no, this is you accessing like you accessing. This is the same thing I have right now, I'm showing. When you logged in, you have all those documents.
Okay, so we are creating our own Dotloop, right?
You
With
create,
our own,
yeah.
so it's not connected to
No, it's-
your list, so I have to scan everything?
No, it's already there, it's connected. All those documents are on it.
Okay, I don't understand how it's.
So, for
Karen.
example, let's say for instance,
Yeah.
240.
Am I signing into a
You sign in as
Trademarko
you- no.
connected or?
You have,
Okay.
each person have a login.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have my own, right?
Uh-huh.
Right.
You have yours, he has
I think
mine.
yeah, I
So you
did.
sign in,
Uh-huh.
when you sign in, if it's a listing,
Mhm.
you add a loop,
Yeah,
right? So if it's a listing, you add a loop. It tells you, so when you get in, it tells you add a loop, right there. and you add a loop, you put the property address, you hit
Yeah,
next.
those I understand.
Right.
But where did all these agreements?
So when you create the loop, let's go here. So when you create the loop, you will see it will tell you listing. Let's create one. So add a loop.
And it gives you the option for browse and all that.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So let's say 123
Okay.
Main Street, New Jersey.
So
Right?
that's-
You
okay.
continue. So this is where you choose if it's a listing. See here?
Okay.
Is it for lease? Is it a rental? Is it a listing lease? Is it a listing template? So let's say it's a
This is
listing.
listing template.
So this is a listing. So you click on listing, continue. If you want to put a photo, which I do, you put
Okay.
one. If not, you hit done, and it's creating that loop. So this loop is created.
Okay.
Now you gotta upload the documents, you know.
Huh?
Now you gotta
Pull the document now, okay? So there you go to documents. And there's all the documents on the listing has.
It's already, it's
Yeah.
already
Already
there.
Yeah.
So it's something that is already uploaded.
I thought we have to scan everything
No,
and then
this-
like create for
No,
every
no, no, no.
listing to.
No, it's already there.
It's already there. You only
that's it.
scan it. Is an old school person, you know,
Program it,
doesn't know how to do anything
Sorry.
online.
Movement.
You just have
Address,
to physically
address.
fill out the listing and then scan it
Contract.
and upload it.
And you can do the same for, you can do the same for buyers.
Graphiction.
It's a computer program that has it.
So for example, if let's go back, Carrie,
Application açtı.
Julia.
Yes.
So for example, if you're in that loop, you have a different templates uploaded. Listing for residential MLS. You have a rental application, listing agreement for land, listing for rental residential, open listing agreement. And those documents, they already have the documents which they have to be signed.
Okay, it's ready to be signed.
It's
And then
really,
you can just fill it in right in a.
you gotta feel
computer
able to
yourself.
fill it in. For example, I'm clicking on the listing for residential MLS. And this is all what will be required to get a listing documents. So you gotta select residential property data section. You gotta select office exclusive.
Just
This is-
select all.
Yeah, so what I do, select all, then I'm gonna make a copy and I'm gonna copy this to the loop. You see, all those documents, they're already in your loop for that property.
So if I don't remember the password that I created,
You gotta reset it, you can reset the password.
and that's what I'm trying to figure out, to see if I can.
And also you can call that number, they're very supportive,
Oh,
yeah, on the Dotloop.
so
So,
they can help me
Yeah.
retrieve it. Hi, Jordan.
then you're gonna go here, Juliet, look. So, you in this loop. For example, if you have a seller who wants to sign the documents, so for the listing package, all those documents except the offer of purchase, those documents, all he has to sign it. So you're gonna create this, click, and you can just share it with the seller. But first, what I would do, I would like to pre-fill them out. So if you have a contract section for residential, so look, you click on this, you can autofill or manually. You know, if you have a seller or buyer, they already exist, so you can select it. If you don't,
Could you go back? Because I missed that. I don't know how to do that also. That I don't know how to do.
okay, you see,
Because I always do it manually.
okay, so when you did that, you go in, for example, for the contract section for residential. That's the main page, blue page, then you have an auto. So you're gonna click on this one. It opens up, and you fill out the missing information. You fill out the address, you fill out the listing price, you fill out the commission. If you want that person to sign it, so for example, you put 240, Kent Avenue. You're gonna put the listing price. So for example, if you already spoke with the seller, you know the price, you set everything up with that person, listing, commission, everything, then you're gonna fill that stuff in. 1, 2, 4, 124,000, that's the price. Then you're gonna put commission, for example, 5%. Selling agent gets 1%. I'm just kidding, you know.
Building is handled.
What's that? 1%. Then you go down. How many days after the obligation? 120 days. And the owner usually initially buys those spots. Terminate, for example, when the listing expires, so you can put it the date. You already spoke with the seller, you're just filling that stuff out. This, you fill it out, and what you do, and you send it. What happened? You can save this document, like this. It's saved. It's been saved. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna do here, okay, this document has not been shared. Would you like to share it? I say no. So now I am in Dotloop for that property. You see, contract section for residential. I already finished this. Then I'm gonna go to agency disclosure. I'm gonna sign this. Same way I'm gonna fill it out. I'm gonna do this also office exclusive certification. You know, if you don't want to put it on MLS, you're gonna fill that stuff out. So it's not going to the MLS, it's going as a private. Then you fill out property data section. Yeah, like you click on this one. If you have an autofill, if you have the contacts already stored there, that's fine. If not, Juliet, look. You're gonna fill out all that section right here. And for example, you fill that stuff in. I'm not gonna do anything here, but for example, you already did that. Then I'm gonna save it. Now, what's happening? No? Now, for example, all those documents, the one you filled out, you're gonna share it with the owner. So what you do, you're gonna do this one. I'm not gonna do all of them. I'm just gonna do this document and that document. And I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share those documents. So, share. Now you have an option. When you share it, can that person do editing, can change it? He can do it, but what happened right here, you have an option, view only, or can fill out and sign, can edit in private, can sign. So a lot of owners, they don't want to fill out anything, they just want to read it. If all good, you just send them to sign, can sign. So what I'm going to do, so I'm gonna pretend, I'm gonna send it for the signature to Juliet. Juliet, do you have any email that you're not registered? I can send it to you right now.
Yeah, Juliet Kamel,
Yeah.
Kamel.
So I'm gonna put it like this, Juliet,
Kamel.
Kamel 91
@gmail.com.
at Gmail.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, I found my password. I'm logged in.
at gmail.com.
That's good.
And you see, I'm selecting what's your role on it. You know, right here, I'm selecting, are you seller? You see right here? For example, you're at the seller.
It's on the seller.
Okay, and I'm gonna do, I can attach it also as a PDF, those two documents, and I'm gonna share it. And take a look. What's missing here? Email address is not valid. Juliet.
Maybe your access space.
Okay. Okay. Okay, it came to your email right now.
Oh, not yet.
Manage with
If it's, yeah.
Okay, that's
Ah,
done.
here it is, here it is,
Okay.
here it is.
So
Okay.
now-
So now it's here.
Now
New
you,
document.
uh-huh.
Oh, cool. Wow, look at this. Oops, where did it go?
Uh-huh.
It went somewhere. Where did it go? Okay. Here it is. Yeah, where did I
You see?
So you have the whole agreement that came. Yeah, the two pages. No, you can even sign here, right? I
Yeah,
can sign on my
yeah,
cell phone.
Yeah,
Let's see if I can figure that out.
yeah, okay,
No, no.
let's see.
Oh,
We
so
are the
you
old
don't-
generation.
don't have
We
to-
don't know these things.
Uh-huh.
don't have to go to that much processing.
Seller, click here.
No, it's everything here.
Confirm your name.
Yeah, confirm your name, it's a simple.
Okay. Done.
Mhm.
Oh wow, I like my signature. Look at
Yeah,
this.
you
Like-
see? Now,
Okay, now I do this and then I say,
Kids like I used to.
how do I send it back or
100%
say
official.
official, yeah,
adopt and sign? Is that
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It's a simple, because
so
I'm
that
allowing,
is- one second, then where did it go? How do I send it back to you?
you don't have to.
I don't have
You
to?
just, you just sign it, that's it.
So
Oh, I signed it, but you don't need to have my
It will,
signature?
he will get it, I think.
That's
It
enough.
So
sends it-
automatically go
Yeah,
back?
it automatically, I think it becomes.
مثلا
It will say,
أبارتمان إيجار بديت لازم نسكي الزوابر بكل منها مش جنوب.
You can send it to them as an email, they can sign it on their cell phone, send it back to you and
You
you're
don't
done.
have to go to that much processing for.
No
It's
stress.
necessary because the new generation, this is how they do things.
They
We're
are
the old
all-
generation, we're still carrying, you know,
Paper.
paper and folders. Look at this is probably, this is marks. I'm still carrying this.
Yeah, I think you gotta click something on it.
Yeah, right? I thought, let's see.
Request.
It says 3 fields missing.
Okay.
So let's do that.
You see, it's not allowing because you gotta sign it or initial by the spot
Mm-hmm.
when they're supposed to be, you know?
Okay, for example, I want to rent an apartment
Yeah.
with agent, okay?
Uh-huh.
All the same.
All the same, there's a document for rentals right here.
Just leasing.
Yeah, leasing.
Do I have to do
You-
calls each other and anything? Do you think?
You can just send it through her, through this. All leasing documents. When you sign it, you see this nuts have been waiting on others, and I'm seeing on my end if that stuff is getting signed. If she signed it, it's gonna be right here,
Mm-hmm.
all documents. Then, any changes you do to the document, it's void.
Yes.
So you make sure you don't touch that document. Because if you touch it, you won't be able to do
Okay,
anything.
did you get anything? So I said submit.
You said submit?
So is it submit and it goes right? It says thanks for using Dotloop.
Okay.
So you have to
There were 4 places I had to say.
Yeah, because there was an initially
That's
4
why it
places
wasn't
over
going.
there.
It says sign already.
Sign? Okay, you see sign?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Sign. On my side, you see
Oh,
sign.
how cool is that?
What you did?
It's like I just came out of the jungle, you know?
Yeah, you see? She signed it. She signed the commission, right here initial. Then everything was here. She signed, the amount commission will be paying is about 120. Those spots when the listing expires, you know, and she signed all documents. That's it. And now, what happens? Those documents, they've been verified. How do they know? Because of the email. Email belongs to her. You know, when it was signed in, she can then go back and forth because it's been verified by the email. Now, you go back. If you complete all those documents, for example, this one, that one, that one, that one, for example, if they already did, You usually should send it to the, like a copy, rename, or a copy, download, print, history. Okay, we're still in the progress.
You still
It's
do-
gonna be for approval in the office, you know, for then everything received, you
You
know.
have to add though. You have to add.
Add
Yeah. The person.
contract documents, like this one.
I think he's looking at the drawing of the.
Okay.
Below what?
People, okay.
Yeah.
And the person
Add
invite
person.
your clients, vendors, and even those who are,
Yeah, you have
See
to
who
add
you
the person there.
no, I already added Juliet, you know.
Yeah.
So seller, none. Then you can do, if you want us to receive it. Yeah, but for right now, it's like this, but you will be able later on just to send it to the office, you know, make sure everything is signed completely, you know,
Okay.
before posting. So, that's the stuff with this. Same way, if you make an offer on such a property, you have the documents here, you can sign it, also send it to the buyer, ask him to sign it, and you have an offer of purchase.
And then you have to create, right, that
Oh.
address, the homeowner.
Address, yeah, homeowner, address, same thing, you go to, for example, you want to create the
I'll put an offer there.
offer folder,
Okay.
and over here you go to add documents, templates, you go to templates, and you know to buyers, usually under buyer's application process, and you select all those offer acknowledgement, exclusive buyer lease. This is the stuff, not all of it, but some of the stuff offer to purchase, you read this one and you fill it in. And you have 5 documents, they go into that template.
I go carry.
Then you see offer to purchase, you click on this one,
Yeah, you do.
yeah, and you fill out the documents right here.
That's the most interesting part.
Purchase.
That part gets your eyes open.
Yeah,
The closing date is the most important.
The closing date.
and closing day. You see, you're learning from this, you know, it's a step by step,
I
but,
just got the app.
what's that?
I just got the app.
You just got it out, you see? Uriel, you gotta follow up Julia, you know?
Gotta keep up.
You gotta keep up with the
Yeah,
team.
you're gonna have some practice.
Yeah, you gotta do some practice, you can make the fake documents, and those documents, you're never gonna delete
It
it.
saves so much time.
Yeah. And those documents, they never get deleted,
They just get archived, right?
archived.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So they stay in the system. Even the wrong ones, bad ones, you know, they stay right here. So